Hi there everyone, I'm Daniel D and I'm here to review my first movie. I hope it's not the last, but reviewing movies is not my thing. I'm more of a reaction trailer guy. So, reviewing Jurassic World. And guys, what a movie. I'm gonna say it made me cry a lot. In 4 particular scenes, I'm not going to spoil anything, or I'm trying not to, but it was, in my opinion, a good movie, not as great as the first, more or less at the same level as the second, and definitely better than the third one. So without further ado, let's review it. So, Jurassic World. 20 years after the incident in the first movie, there's a new park, this time that runs and receives thousands of visitors a day. There are new dinosaurs, new attractions, new faces, new story. And that's basically it. I mean, they could have done better in some parts, but overall, it's a great movie. For example, in the first movie, the characters were well developed. The story was very interesting, and the visual effects, the use between animatronics and CGI made it a great movie. And even though the CGI was not perfect in some scenes, it's still better than some things we see today. So it's a great movie. Also, the second movie, the characters were more or less developed. Some they were just grabbed and placed in there. But yes, the story was kind of weird, and the visual effects were the same as in this first movie. Then we got that shitty movie everyone calls Jurassic Park 3. I mean, I enjoy it, yes. It's gotta be on my top 50 movies. But it's not our dream Jurassic Park movie. I mean, apart from Alan Grant and Ali Settler, we knew nothing about the new characters, and these new characters were not developed at all. So the characters were not developed. The story was shitty. I mean, the story hinted on marine dinosaurs and the existence of I'm sorry, I said marine dinosaurs, I mean marine reptiles, and the story also hinted in flying reptiles, which caused a lot of conflict with the second movie, because in the end of the second movie we see pteranodons flying freely on the island, but in the third movie they show us that the pteranodons were always locked inside, and these pteranodons from the third movie look nothing like the ones from the second movie. So it's there's something weird going on there. So the first movie was great, the second movie was good, the third movie was bad. Jurassic World. 14 years after the last movie was, I mean Jurassic Park 3, we finally got the movie we've been waiting for. I mean, I talk from personal experience. I watched Jurassic Park 4 being announced and cancelled like 4 or 3 times. And when Steven Spielberg a few years ago said at in an interview of Super 8, I think, that they were planning a Jurassic Park 4 movie, I I I, I jumped. I screamed, and everyone started looking at me like I was some stupid guy. Yes. But it's finally here. I watch it, and I arrived home super hyped. I could not sleep at that night. Today is the 14th June 14th. I watched it on 12th, but I didn't have time to review it till now. But so the story is an interesting story. It's an interesting story. Maybe not as interesting as the first one, but it's good. It's a good story. The characters. Well, we got the same as the second movie. Some characters are well developed, some are not. Those who are not have two possible fates. They either end up dying, or they just don't matter that much to the story. So I'm not going to complain about that. The visual effects. The visual effects are good. I can only complain about they don't using as much animatronics as they did in the first three movies, because of all that I know, they only used animatronics in one scene, and it's in the trailer, so I'm going to talk. I'm going to refer to what scene it was. It was the scene where Owen and Claire are looking and touching the almost dead Apatosaurus. As far as I know, that's the only scene where they used animatronics. But so, the story is great. There's humor to the story, which is a first, because I don't remember seeing humor in the first three movies. And, well, that's basically it. So overall, if I have to rate it, Jurassic Park, on a scale of 1 to 10, it'll be like 9.5, just because of those little errors we all loved. But yes, 9.5. The Lost World Jurassic Park, maybe an 8? Maybe an 8. And Jurassic Park 3, I'm gonna give that one a 6, just so it won't get in the middle. And Jurassic World, I'm gonna say there are some cool things. Some scenes are better than I was ever expecting. I cried for 4 times. In the end, I literally shit myself crying. Everyone who was in the cinema room with me started looking at me because I had a crying attack. I started crying like a baby of how emotional I was. So I'm gonna give it on the same scale of 1 to 10. It's a little bit better than The Lost World, so I'm gonna give it an 8.5. So my conclusion is, overall, Jurassic World is the sequel we were waiting for. You might not agree with me, this is my opinion, but I was very emotional when seeing it. I was with some friends and they were all making fun of me of how excited and emotional I was. But yes, that's it. So in my opinion, Jurassic World is the sequel we've been waiting for. There are new faces, there's one old face that we will love, you guys will love to see. I'm definitely going to buy this on DVD, Blu-ray, whatever. If there's a special edition with the 4 movies, I'm definitely going to buy it. So if you haven't watched the movie, go watch it right now. And, well, that's basically it. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you want more. And my reactions to the trailer are going to be